They told you God was somewhere else, out there, up there, anywhere but not in here. But what if that was the greatest deception of all? For ages, people have felt a deep sense of longing, like something precious was lost, or even hidden from them. A feeling that what we've been told about life and ourselves is only part of the story, and maybe not even the most important part. You've been taught to look for God, or the divine, in big buildings, old books, or from powerful figures, always somewhere outside of yourself. But that search often leaves you feeling more lost, doesn't it? This isn't just a mistake, it's a forgetting, a deliberate veiling of your true power. But that inner ache? It's not a weakness. It's your internal compass, desperately trying to guide you back to a truth so immense, it was hidden in the last place you were told to look, inside you. What if the key to unlocking unimaginable peace and power wasn't about finding God, but realizing you are a hidden part of God itself? Stay with me, because the truth will change everything you thought you knew. The old ways of understanding often led us down confusing paths. The old tales got twisted over time by human agendas. We're starting a new journey now. Not one you travel with your feet, but one of remembering who you truly are. Listen with your whole being, because these aren't just words, they are keys. Keys created from ancient Gnostic insights, secret Hermetic wisdom, profound Kabbalistic teachings, and the sacred knowledge of ancient Egypt. Each key unlocks a hidden room within you. The first key, the kingdom of God is inside you. A great Gnostic teacher once said, if those who lead you say to you, see, the kingdom is in the sky, then the birds of the sky will precede you. If they say to you, it is in the sea, then the fish will precede you. Rather, the kingdom is within you, and it is outside you. This means that what we call God, the divine, the source of everything, isn't some faraway ruler, but is the very core of your own awareness, the quiet observer looking through your eyes. Could the deepest truth be this simple, yet this powerful? The second key, what's inside you, is like the universe outside. The ancient emerald tablet says, that which is below is like that which is above, and that which is above is like that which is below, to perform the miracles of the one thing. Every star, every galaxy, all the laws of the universe are mirrored inside you. You're not just a tiny part of the universe. The entire universe is part of you. This truth is incredibly simple, yet world-changing. So why were you never supposed to find out? The reason will shock you. The third key, the divine spark, your hidden light. Ancient Gnostic writings talk about a spark of divine light, a piece of the true source, that lives inside every human being. This is your real, eternal self. This spark isn't something you have to earn. It's yours from birth. It's an unquenchable flame of awareness that connects you directly to the ultimate source of all. The fourth key, consciousness creates reality. Kabbalistic mystics taught how pure consciousness, the limitless, unfolds to become everything we see and experience. Before anything solid exists, there's awareness. The universe is like a great thought, and you, as a part of that divine mind, share its unlimited power to create. What seems solid is just aware energy vibrating at a certain level. The fifth key, ignorance, not sin, blocks us. The Gnostics believed that freedom comes not from being forgiven by someone else, but from gnosis, knowing for yourself the divine truth inside you. The original mistake was simply forgetting who we are. It's the veil of not knowing, woven from fear and rigid beliefs, that makes you feel separate from your own divine nature. This sacred knowledge, this gnosis, dissolves that veil. Feeling that spark? If these truths are resonating deep within you, you're not alone. This is what awakening feels like. Help ignite this understanding in others by liking this video now, and subscribe to the Esoteric Path so you don't miss the next step on this journey to unlocking your divine power. We are uncovering these hidden truths together. They described a God of rules and judgment, but what if the true divine is all about unconditional love and boundless being? The sixth key, to know yourself is to know God. In ancient Egyptian temples, it was written, "Know thyself, and thou shalt know the universe and the gods." The journey into yourself is the journey into the heart of the divine. Every new thing you learn about your inner self, every layer of old conditioning you peel away, reveals more of this God presence that lives in you. There's no holier book than your own unfolding soul. The seventh key, Jesus as a guide to inner truth. In the Gospel of Thomas, a Gnostic text, Jesus says, "He who will drink from my mouth will become like me. I myself shall become he, and the hidden things will be revealed to him." This talks about an awakening to the divine consciousness within, the Christ light in everyone. This isn't about worshiping a person from history, but about realizing that same universal awareness that he demonstrated, the feeling of oneness with the source, which is your own truest self. These teachings could set humanity free. So, who profited from calling them dangerous lies and burying them for centuries? The eighth key: truths were hidden or changed. Many of these powerful teachings were deliberately suppressed or destroyed by groups who wanted to be the only authority on spiritual matters and the only way to connect with the divine. The message that you are inherently divine was, and still is, a threat to any system that benefits from you feeling separate from God and needing them as a go-between. But truth can't be destroyed. It just waits to be rediscovered. The ninth key: the real path is inward, not outward rules. Hermetic wisdom stresses inner work. As a person thinks in their heart, so they become. True spiritual alchemy is changing the lead of our conditioned ego into the gold of divine awareness. Rituals and rules can point the way, but the real temple is your heart. The real priest is your awakened mind, and the real offering is your transformed self. The 10th key: you are divine, a co-creator with the source. A Hermetic saying goes, God is a circle whose center is everywhere and whose circumference is nowhere. This means the divine is in everything, and you are an active, conscious part of it. You're not just a creation. You are a creator. You are a point through which the universe experiences and expresses itself. This is the amazing power and freedom that comes from knowing who you really are. If you are divine, what happens to fear when it meets the boundless courage of your true self? And so, these keys are now in your hands. Maybe they feel unfamiliar, or even a bit overwhelming. That's just the old way of thinking starting to shift. A part of you might whisper, "This is too big, I can't be that powerful. Who am I to claim I'm divine?" Notice that voice. It's the echo of old lies, the conditioning we've all received. That voice talks about not being good enough, about being small. It wants to pull you back to what feels safe and known, even if it's limiting. But you've tasted freedom, haven't you? Even for a second. It's normal to feel some resistance. The mind builds walls to protect its familiar world. But these keys aren't meant to break down walls, they are seeds. What if doubt is just a test at the doorway, checking if you're truly ready to embrace your own inner light? Don't fight your doubts, just notice them. Treat them with kindness, like you would a scared child. That part of you doesn't yet see the amazing new world you're beginning to discover. The truth of who you are isn't something you have to argue for. It's like watching a sunrise. It doesn't destroy the old world. It just lights it up, showing you what was always there, hidden in plain sight. So how do you live as this reawakened divine being? It's not about making big speeches, but about the quiet sacredness you bring to everyday moments. It's in how you look at another person, seeing not a stranger, but someone who also carries that same hidden light. How does your world change when you realize every person you meet is the divine interacting with itself through you? It's in making choices that feel right deep in your soul, instead of just reacting to fear or what others expect. It's in finding the sacred in ordinary things. Your breath, the ground you walk on, the silence between your thoughts. Everything becomes a doorway to the divine. When you know yourself as divine, you naturally feel compassion for others because you see that same divine essence in everyone. You stop judging because you understand that everyone is on their own unique path. Fear starts to lose its power. What can truly harm something that is eternal, limitless, and connected to everything? The worries of your old self seem like tiny clouds in the huge sunny sky of your true being. This inner knowing helps you express your unique gifts and find your sacred purpose. You start living your life from a place of fullness, not from a feeling of lack. Could your deepest passions be direct messages from the God within, wanting to express itself through you? The world itself will seem to change, or rather, how you see it changes. Where you once saw solid walls, you now see thin, shimmering veils, inviting you to look beyond. You start to see the divine play in everything, the dance of consciousness creating, experiencing, and returning to itself. And when you see that, joy becomes your natural way of being. This isn't about escaping from the world, but about experiencing its sacred reality more deeply. You become a living temple, a walking example of this truth. And so you stand at a new beginning. The echoes of the old lies are fading. The music of your soul is getting louder. What if this very moment is what your soul has been traveling towards for countless lifetimes? This is your rebirth. Not being born into a new body, but waking up to the timeless truth of who you've always been. Your old self, the personality you thought you were, doesn't die. It's lovingly accepted, like a treasured memory, into the much bigger being you are now remembering. You are the writer of your own sacred story, the builder of your own inner temple, the ruler of your own inner world. No one outside of you can give you this, and no one can take it away. Breathe in this power. Feel it deep within your body, in your bones, in the quiet hum of your awakened heart. If this divine power is truly inside you, what kind of reality are you going to create for yourself and the world now? Your path forward comes from within. Your intuition is your compass, your compassion is your guide, and your courage is your never-failing strength. You are no longer looking for answers from a distant God. You are the answer. You are a living expression of the divine presence, a source of wisdom. The old lies might still be heard out in the world, but they won't find a home in your soul anymore. You know the source. You are the source. Let this knowing fill your whole being. Let it change the way you see, the way you touch, the way you interact with everyone and everything. You are a light in the darkness, reminding others of the light they also carry inside. How many other people are close to this same awakening, just waiting for a sign, a reflection of their own forgotten light? This isn't the end of your journey, it's the true beginning. It's about living from your center, from the sacred core of your true self. The veils between worlds are thin now. The whispers of eternal truth are clear. The God they told you to fear or to search for in faraway places has been found. It was always here, waiting in the silence beneath all the noise, waiting in the love beneath all the fear, waiting patiently for you to remember. Step through that door of knowing. This isn't just an idea, it's your birthright. You are the temple. You are the sacred offering. You are the eternal flame. Now that you know the truth of who you are, what magnificent reality will you choose to create with your unlocked power? The universe doesn't want your obedience. It thrives on your awakening. Every soul that remembers its light doesn't just save itself, it illuminates the path for countless others. So, walk in this undeniable light. Speak from this profound truth. Create from the limitless wellspring of power that is you. The great forgetting is over. The era of your inner authority has begun. They lied to you about God because they never told you to look within. But now you know. You are the light. You are the power. You are the truth you've been searching for.